Adult merchant processing is the phrase which is used for the procedures involved in the processing of an adult merchant account. Since a commercial enterprise which deals with adult services comes under the category of a high-risk merchant account, the formalities involved in opening such an account are carried out by the high-risk merchant processors, and these are collectively referred to as adult merchant processing. The first step which marks the commencement of the adult merchant processing is to search for a high-risk credit card processing service. Due to the hazardous nature of the business, this might prove to be a difficult job, since not every financial institution would be inclined to provide such facilities, and the solution may be found in form of a third-party processor or an offshoot merchant account. The next step in adult merchant processing requires the merchant to fill out a form with all details pertaining to the business as well as the services which are desired. This form is then circulated among the processing services all over the world, and the merchant can expect to hear from the interested parties within 24 hours of having submitted the form. This is followed by negotiations in which both parties discuss about the charges as well as the documentation which would be required. Some of the information which is asked in the form requires the merchant to supply specific details with regards to business information, business specifics, processing information, and name of the principal contact, the related business websites, along with the personal comments of the prospective merchant. This information is then submitted to the provider who is willing to offer the adult merchant processing services for a high-risk account. Subsequently, the background of the merchant is checked, like the business, credit card processing history as well as legal and criminal records. Since this might take a long time, the process can be shortened if the information is provided voluntarily by the adult merchant himself. Any merchant who has decided to go through the adult merchant processing should be prepared to pay additional fees which are decided according to the nature and the extent of the risk involved. This kind of processing also involves a high percentage of chargebacks. The adult merchant processing for a new commercial enterprise has to be included under high-risk processing, but as the business grows older and gains financial stability in form of profits, it can be shifted under normal credit card processing if so desired by the merchant. Please visit www.hrnerchant.com for more info on adult merchant processing.